Down towards the corner, it's 4 for the lead because those top 2 are joined by Mark Hull and by Jeremy Wells. Those 2 drivers that have such great races in the first half of the in the Healy, Robin Ellis in his Lotus Elite, and then the Triumph TR3A of Rob Carwell in 8th. In 9th position is Richard Knight, driving an Austin Healey 100, and a similar car chasing him of Paul Mortimer completes the top 10. Out of Palmer come Jack Broad with a much bigger margin. He's extending the gap over the little Lotus of Bernardo Pagatos. They make their way down through the left-hander at Agostini, the hairpin. And Mark Coleman, Jerry Welsh might be keen here to get past it and not allow Jack Rules to get away, as he has done so on this first part of this particular lap, lap 2 of the race. What's happening behind? Well, Kennedy still ahead of Haxton and Ellis and Cole. And then for 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th position, we've got a 5-car battle there, being headed by the 2 Healey 100s of Knight and Mortimer, but working his way through that battle is a car that was added onto the back of the grid, Malcolm Gammon, who qualified out of session this morning for this 50s grid in that Lotus 11 sports car. From the back of the grid, he worked his way up to 12th by the end of lap 1, so Malcolm Gammon's maybe one to watch through as this race develops. And that battle for 9th position turns its way underneath the bridge into Rundle and the Lotus 11 of Gammon's car. Robin Ellis is 7th, or Cole is 8th, and now in 9th position has come that Lotus 11 of Malcolm Gammon. So into 9th position comes Gammon from the back of the grid, and he's now 7.6 seconds behind Rob Cole there in 8th. So we see what kind of pace the Lotus 11 can develop with some clear air ahead of him. So the 3 cars he passed on that were driven by Richard Knight, by Paul Mortimer and by Jerry Buggy. The leader, Jack Rules, turns his way there through the right-hander at Oggies with this 2 or so second lead over the rest, which is good going for Jack Rules, driver that finished 2nd yesterday to Mark Hull. And Jack Rules, who we saw start his car racing career 7 years ago now in the Snetterton Junior Championship, was a podium finisher in that has been part of the family business, running Austin Healey's and preparing Austin Healey's and driving Austin Healey's as well now, Jack Rules, and he drives it so well with this gap over Bernardo Pagatos, who started just a week away from Mark Hull and Jeremy Welsh now, so they turn their way through Coram Curve, where it's a spectacular score. on his brakes and on his side. So after that rule, getting speed of 3 laps, racing at the go, and far, as after the just away from Mark Cole. Well, that's a second to there. They packed it up to the all the way to the now. That won that battle yesterday by 5 seconds, and we've been having a good battle in the first third of this race so far. So the leader of the infield of the Snetterton circuit, and it looks like Jack will be getting away once more from Bernardo Gargos, who's being recalled by Mark Cole and by the car of Jeremy Welch, so you've got a free car battle for second place once more to look forward to. They head on out through Williams. And looking a bit further back, Paul Kennelly's Jaguar E-Type is now being caught by Rob Cole in the Triumph TR3A. Rob Cole, who finished 8th yesterday, just behind Kennelly and Ellis, is keen to beat them today. He's got ahead of Robin Ellis already and is very close to the back of the Jaguar E-Type of Paul Kennelly. They head on to the Bentley Straight for this 4th lap of the race. What progress for the little Lotus 11 of Malcolm Gammon? Well, he's still there in 9th, but he is catching those cars ahead. As far as time, I must say, for Gammon. Cole and Rob Kennelly, so Malcolm Gammon perhaps set to move into the top 6 of the race for the flag, still 20 minutes away. 3.6 seconds to the gap. The inside of Mark Cole, couldn't make that work, they stay in the same order. But also Mark Ellis in the MGA and by Stephen Ford in the Lotus, in the Lister Bristol. The Lister that we saw race for the famous Lister Nobley. Powered by Jaguar engine. We've had a problem though in this race by the 7th place car, Rob Cole. He's had a spin on the exit of Palmer, which has eliminated him from the battle between himself, Paul Kennelly and Robin Ellis, and has also dropped him behind Malcolm Gammons in the hard-charging Lotus 11. So Rob Cole, who was going so well in the Triumph TR3A, has dropped down into what is now 9th position. There's also yellow flag continuing is there at Palmer. There is, because there's been a problem for car number 77 that's just rejoined, and that's the car number 162, and that is another of the forward in the job here, so they're both had off at Palmer on what is lap 5. That lap has already been completed by Jack Rawls, who leads now by 4.1 seconds over Bernardo Gartle, who is under increasing pressure from not only Mark Cole, but also very well. Trying to find a way past Mark Cole here, trying to position his car into the hairpin to get alongside. Hang on, you're ahead, very well indeed, he's still there in third place. Not that much wrong, goes ahead of him, but it's a slower start for him, and that cost him a number of seconds in the early lap. Paul Kennelly still under plenty full of pressure from Robin Ellis, and now Lowe is scored by the Lotus 11 of Malcolm Gammon. Lotus 11, Le Mans, give it its full title. It's so quick through the hairpins and it's more agility, lighter weight car of course, being a sports racer after the GT cars ahead of it. But therefore having got the straight line speed, and that can make it a bit more difficult to car. Got the E-type ahead of the smaller Lotus 11 and even smaller Lotus 11. Of Malcolm Gammon. They're all being re-caught though by Rob Cole, who's on absolute mission after his spin in the Triumph TR3A, so that battle head on to the Bentley Straight. Then I'll be on my way home, but no, it's not to be a typical day running for Tom Overall, the retirement for number 170 on the career. That means every time the half of it, and the back of the third side by side, Jeremy Welton dived down the inside of Mark Cole into Ritchie's. He tried this a lap ago, but this time I think he's made it work. So Jeremy Welch up into third position. He gets ahead then of Mark Cole onto the 7th lap of the track. The fastest lap in that Lotus 15. And that's a lap time 2 minutes 20.015. But as we've heard from Mark Cole, we're always so enthusiastic about driving this car. You get it so easy to drive sideways. He's got it straightened up and away he went again without losing too much time. Like the speed is not 1960 cars. He's driven hard by these front runners. Absolute joy to see them here and being driven in the way they are. Now the battle behind still is led by Paul Kennelly, but it's not Robin Ellis behind him no more, because Malcolm Gammon is there and trying to get alongside him, and then it's Rob Cole in the Triumph TR3A, which is really going very well indeed. Robin Ellis not behind him and then went off the road. Hamilton trying to Here comes the overall leader, Jack Ball. 7 laps done. It's for another car continuing the car. Yes, he is. Jack and now, Jeremy Welton got past Mark Cole. He's done the fastest lap we've seen in this race. 2 minutes 19.376. That's 7 tenths under the previous best lap. and therefore he's back on terms with Bernardo Regatos, and he's only 3.5 seconds behind Jack Rules, and there's still 13 minutes to go. So Jeremy Wells trying to put that penalty in a slow puncture, I think, on the left rear tyre, so they'll change the tyre and he'll rejoin the race. In that battle for the 10th position, but he's now Mortimer ahead of Gerard Buddy and Matthew Ellis. The battle for 6th, well that's all changed. The Paul Tennery in the January time not just lost 1 position, but he's lost 2 places. Malcolm Gammons in the Lotus 11 Le Mans gone past him, perhaps unsurprisingly, but so has Rob Cole in the Triumph GR3A. So Rob Cole up to 7th position now, and he's just really running that car. And the Lotus Elite. And now Robin Ellis in the Elite has gone ahead on Paul Tennery. That's the Lotus time. He's dropping away. He's right behind him after his pit stop in the Ricky Knight. So perhaps have done